Real quick before we proceed on to the actual video, let me just inform you that this video was recorded a few days after the Nintendo Switch event, like a week and a half ago. And I was actually supposed to get this video up during that time frame, but I was really freaking ill and was unable to upload for a while. Still kinda getting over the illness now. So just keep in mind that this video might be a tiny bit out of date in some bits of information, but please enjoy it nonetheless. Alright, it's been a few days since the Switch presentation and the announcement of pay-to-play online, and I've had some time to really let the fact that this is happening no matter our stance on it sink in. So with a level head and a calm demeanor, let's have a little chat about Nintendo's new pay-to-play online service. As of me recording this, we still don't have much knowledge about the new online service. No name, no price, not even a vague idea of how it really works, which is annoying to say the least. With the moment for Nintendo to give us that kind of information been passed, we now have to wait for some kind of announcement to learn about such an important part of the console. I get that Nintendo's never been the most transparent when it comes to what they do. Like for example, people are touchy about the whole Switch's specs thing, but Nintendo never gave us console specs before, so why expect them to now? It's just not how they do things. Though just because they aren't transparent with consumers on things doesn't mean they shouldn't be when it comes to their online service. That's a bit different. When it comes to specs, they get a pass in my opinion. Their consoles were never anything groundbreaking in terms of performance, and they never had a history of having the quote-unquote beefy console. They focused on what they do have and how they could use that to bring out the best in their games, be it through gameplay or any other kind of gimmick. So people shouldn't be up in arms when it comes to specs. We'll learn what's under the hood when somebody pops the hood and shows us, even though it's not really that important in this day and age, I think. But for a paid online service, the time for not being transparent is over. This isn't something you could just pass over like they did in the presentation. When a subscription of any kind is involved, you need to explain what exactly the people are signing up for, and they done dropped the ball on that one. To be fair, it's not like Nintendo gave us absolutely no info, and it doesn't mean that this paid service is bad in any way. It'd be a bit too early to call that. They just weren't transparent with it. What they did give us, they went over so quickly that many, including myself, were left confused on the whole subject. So real quick, let's go over the service features that we get when we pay to play online. First up, online gameplay. Self-explanatory, and it'll be free through fall 2017. Would have been nice to know when the trial would end, but hey, we'll just have to wait and see if Nintendo gives us any more information. Online lobby and voice chat app. This works through smart devices, but once again it would have been nice to get a bit of transparency and context here. We know the app works on smartphones, you can voice chat, message, and party up with friends. Incompatible games. Does that mean no cross-game chat? Do we have to play the same game to chat with friends? And does the Switch count as a smart device? I don't know. On this one, I will agree with the majority that if this is only tied to phones and you can't use none of these features on the console alone, excuse my language, but Nintendo could straight up take that bullshit to someone else. Especially since this is a paid service too? Nah man. I sincerely hope I'm missing something here. If not, I really want to meet whoever approved this dumbass idea and run his fade real quick. In the meantime, we'll just have to sit and wait for Nintendo to give us clear answers to these questions. Monthly game download. Not much to talk about here. Just like PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live, every month you get a free game. Not 2, not 3, but a free game. One game. One NES or Super NES game. Way to dig deep, Nintendo. We paid damn near $100 for a Pro Control and you couldn't give us 2 NES or Super NES games? Hell, one Nintendo 64 game would have been nice. Jokes aside, there really isn't much else to talk about besides you losing your game once the month is over. Kinda lame, yeah, but the section that reads, with newly added online play is the one that gets me pondering. I don't know if that means online is being put into older titles or what, but once again, we'll have to wait and hope Nintendo speaks on it. You starting to see the pattern here? Lastly, we have exclusive deals on digital games and content. The content part is probably a reduced price on DLC or something, which is pretty nice. As for the rest of these bullet points, they aren't as important as the ones we just covered because those are features that you have no matter what, even if you don't pay for the online subscription. Okay, so those features weren't horrible. Besides the gray area that is the whole voice app thing that seems to have all the features for online play, but you know, on a phone, presumably. The other features don't seem too bad. They're actually almost identical to Sony and Microsoft's. Personally, I don't know if this is a service I could actually get behind, solely on the fact that there's only like 2 online games I'd play on a Nintendo console. Splatoon, which is a summer title, and Smash Bros, which isn't announced yet. I pay for Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus because there's multiple titles I personally want to play. Plus, those consoles have the third-party online titles that I'm convinced Nintendo wouldn't actually get yet. And if they did get them, I worry if they would be the preferable versions compared to their others or their counterparts. To be honest, I don't think Nintendo will get the same level of third-party support that Sony and Microsoft gets, ever. And I don't think that they need it, but that's a topic for another video. I'll just say I probably only pay for this online service if it's priced at like half of what Sony and Microsoft are asking for theirs. Not because I don't think they deserve to ask for $60 a year, but because I don't think they have the online titles to justify $60 a year price tag. 30? Maybe, but that's just my opinion. Sony and Microsoft both have the online titles, be it first party or third, to have people want to fork over cash to play on their systems. But Nintendo with just Splatoon, Smash, maybe ARMS, and perhaps the few third-party titles that they do get with online play isn't going to sell for me, and I don't know if it'll sell for many others either. Like, I just can't see someone who loves playing only Animal Crossing, for example, shell out cash that's beyond $30 a year to do whatever people do in Animal Crossing. I don't know, what, pick fruit? But now I feel like I'm rambling, so I'll just give you guys my closing statement. I don't think this or any paid service is bad. Once Sony went to a paid service, my experience on PlayStation Online was way better, and that's the type of growth I hope to see from the Wii U to the Switch. I know a lot of you would pay almost any price to be able to play with your friends online and whatnot, and I just don't think I could do that honestly. If the price is anywhere around $60, I think I'll just wait for Nintendo to give me another reason to pay besides Splatoon 2. And I need a bit of clarification on how this online infrastructure works. I can't be ready to pay the $60 and have to use my phone to talk to friends. Perhaps in only one online game. No cross-game chat, mind you, even though that's been a thing since 2005, I think. So what I suggest is that if you're in the same mindset I am, let's enjoy the free trial until it ends sometime in the fall. If it's not better than the Wii U and doesn't have basic online features after all these years on console, we don't pay. You gotta let Nintendo know that we're not buying what they're selling straight up. But that's my thoughts. Make sure you guys tell me how you feel about this whole Nintendo online service thing down below. It's been real, it's your boy AG signing out, and I'll catch you dudes in the next one. Stay golden. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see 2 of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay, take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch them.